That what you meant by that?
Kind of.
Oh, that wasn't Pete Jake, that was,
Yep, see.
Clinton.
Yeah, I'm a Clinton. Yeah, I didn't go say that at Rooster Top, but I think it was Clinton.
Speak of the house.
A rooster, the cranky old. That's terrible.
So he's tied up in traffic.
No, his doors, something locked them all out or something, he was saying, he had to reprogram something.
The traffic went down.
Anybody ever hear who died down on Elton Lane?
It's an elderly person, telling
That's terrible.
It's two people in less than a week out from Mile Park.
Yeah.
that one was my last cousin.
The girl was.
Was she?
Yeah, Jasmine, she's at one of the killing family, child.
Gillum
Is that
family,
that car wreck that's down in Coleman?
as in, Rusty Gillum, Rusty
That was the third cousin too.
Dave Owens is married.
Yeah.
Oh, look here.
Mary Michelle.
Yeah, one from that. He would.
It was sad, she was just 20 years old.
We going to do something?
You know you're the hit of the party every time.
Well, I'm glad.
Losing off everything you're hearing and everything.
No, we're going
The lineman, about.
Can't get in there. No, I'm talking about, I can't, because I have a master key.
That capital L.
That capital out.
You'd think that Keith would be here.
Good thing.
Calvary traveling.
Laura called me for telephone. That's what she was telling me.
Okay, we'll get the workshop started. Item number one on the agenda, report to the boards, committees, and departments. Do we have any comments on those? Those will be on your agenda for you to act on June the 2nd.
I'm gonna step out just for a second.
I'll skip number one, we'll come back to number one. We'll wait on Mr. Hoskins to come back on item number two as well. Item number three, discussion on audit contract with Hugh and Company, year ending June 2026, Mr. Swett.
I called Keith, he's almost got it ready, they're reviewing it now, but they hadn't sent it yet, but I should have it here in the next day or two.
Yes. Y'all have any questions on the audit contract? That will be on the agenda for you all to act on as well. Okay, item number four, discussion on removal of traffic signal and crosswalk on First Street and East Central Avenue and replacement with a caution light and right turn only sign. We talked about this at the last workshop, and he was moved back to for this month's workshop, due to some concerns and additional conversation.
Have you checked with the rest of the businesses downtown to get their buy-in on it?
I'm one I've spoken with is Mr. Robarth. I've talked to him the first time, and then I've talked to him an additional time in regards to it.
Now, I have spoke to him since, you spoke to him, and for the most part, the businesses are okay with leaving it there. I don't have, that's what they had told me they had spoken to.
You actually spoke to.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
that restaurant.
Yeah.
Mr. Robart sent me 2 more videos today of him
Right.
coming through town. And he just said, just to recap of what I've experienced most of the time traveling through town, red light 8 doesn't really affect travel time. So, and one was at night and one was during the day. I think he also sent it to Mr. Hoskins there.
He did.
My recommendation to you at this time would just, leave it as it is right now until we get the new radar, lights up on the lower end. And they start progressing on the end of town to see actually how it does. to
And I think
traffic.
that's what you told them too.
I did.
I think that's a good recommendation at this time.
How do you all feel about it?
10-4.
Sounds good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that a
That'd
lot.
make you guys happy though. I don't even know if they heard of that recommendation.
Is that good with you, Tommy? Because I think that's what we had talked about when you and I
I
talked.
think we talked about that too, when I was over here
An
last time.
engineering study can find out whether it's working or not working.
As they move further
And what
on
can
up
we do
into
to
town.
make it work?
So we're good for now. Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna be with the backwater district.
I still think we need to slow this completely down. I tried to went to Smith's yesterday. And it was
You'll get
scary.
killed up there.
It was scary.
Lose a car door.
I want to thank this body for that recommendation. I think we got our ducks in a row on that one.
Did you get to talk to Reed?
I called him, he didn't answer. I called Laura, she's gonna call him, somebody's gonna be here, so let's move on that line.
Let's go back to item number 2 before we forget it. Discussion on qualification deadline for LaFotte Utility Board member. As you all know, the advertisement has went out, and it will, on May the 29th noon is the deadline to sending in qualifications, the resume, the qualification statement.
What's the
Right.
next procedure after that?
The next procedure on it, after the 29th, I will get a copy of each one of those to each one of you all, for you all to review. I've got my notes here, I'm just reading over my notes where we need to go with this thing next. My next question to you all is about the procedure that you want to, if you want to interview, or if you want to just go through the qualifications yourself and make nominations at the actual
We're,
meeting.
we're hiring this person due to their knowledge and or experience.
That's what you
I
all
think
said.
we should grade each of the, privately, grade each one of them 0 to 10, 10 being best, and pick your top 3, and then that's what we'll see how many of those match up, and then we'll do our interviews. Just a suggestion.
I think we've gone through the process this far of requesting statements or resumes, then we owe it to the people to follow through and have interviews
For each and every one of them.
before we go into
Okay.
meeting, and it's just quick draw McGraw.
Because you will have, what, 3.5 weeks after receiving them to, well, if you take a week to review them, then you've got a week to interview all of them. As of right now, I've received.
That means that each one of them will have to go through 4 interviews.
Well, you'd have to do them publicly, just like
Yeah,
you're
you
sitting
could-
there
It's
here.
open
We can do
meeting.
public- Open meeting.
It's definitely got to be an open meeting.
On an individual basis, you guys.
Right. One at a time.
That could get so confusing.
That,
That's a lot to ask one person to do.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
well, with you, for example, say Mr. Kidd, say we get 7 applicants, 7 resumes, and he sees 2 that sticks out in his mind that he wants to interview, and say you see 3 that you want to, and 2 of them's the same that he's done,
That was
it's
it.
gonna narrow.
That was the
Yeah.
purpose of the grading system.
Exactly.
Ron said. Now, if we just got 4 people that applied, makes it much easier.
Yes.
Maybe we'll make that call and see how many apply.
Yeah, but I mean, we could do a panel interview.
You can.
Yeah, but
So with that being said, we'll get with we'll come up by the June the 2nd, what day you all want to do these interviews, okay? Because you all will have to, after speaking with Karen, you all will have to do it at the adjourned in session meeting when you all do the final approval of the budget, which we talked about that. is the 25th the date that you said would be good to actually submit that, since you've got 15 days from the time of approval for the
So it's
state?
the 25th of June, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't put it right at the end in case something happens, I'll go through days to.
Well, we need to take into consideration their budget cycle too, it's the same as ours. Can they pass a budget less one member? Only 4 members?
Yeah, they got a quorum.
Okay.
Well, Jay will stay on there till after June. He'll roll off in July
Right,
1.
yeah.
He will
So
roll
you
off.
still have.
telling me
So their budget's gotta be passed before July 1.
He said he only had 2 months left, he told me, at the last meeting I was with.
We've gotta get their budget, because it goes with our reports.
That's correct. Have you checked on their budget?
No, one time they didn't want to approve it till August, and I told you that, at that time, Kenny, I said, you can't do that. You get written up if it's not done for June
Who's
30th.
in charge of their financial operations right now?
I think it's Crystal, she's done most of it.
Have you got open communication with Crystal?
We
Don't let her hold us up, that's what I'm saying.
She can't hold us.
No, she can't, yeah. Because of what we're doing on these schedules,
I think
we
she
send
can do that
the
anyway.
schedules over there last year to her, get her to do their part, and then we add in the diaries.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take care of that.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Thanks, sir. Did we get number one reports from the board?
We're gonna go back. Yes, we did.
Okay, good, okay.
Okay. Item number 5, discussion on data centers. Mr. Queener had asked that I put this on the agenda. Mr. Queener, you gonna start?
Well, it just seems like the data centers are the hot topic in the news lately. You know, after I asked you to put this on there, we got more and more things kept popping up in the news from Knoxville and everybody looking into it. I think as a municipality, we need to establish some regulations that we are not going to allow data centers in the city of La Follette.
I agree.
And I hope that the county, you know, follows suit with the same type of thing, because our infrastructure cannot support the power draw that these things take.
I think the utilities should reject them also, because it's their power grid.
Yeah.
Well, you know the situation that they're in White Oak right now. They have to build a new substation just to power.
They're expanding the
Yeah.
substation.
So,
And these transformers take 4 to 5 years to get, and
Yeah.
are millions of dollars.
Are those, the one light up, is that on LUV system or Jellicoe
It's
system?
on
LED.
And I will say this, guys, the city, from everybody, I mean, I've talked to a lot of people since Chuck has brought this up, to be put on the agenda.
Coming to the meeting tonight.
The city of La Follette is no place for a data system at all. It's too small, it's too close knit. I'm not for no data system here, and I hope you guys will follow suit with me on that, because I'm out there, I'm out there.
When you didn't answer, we'll see what she's got planned on doing.
Chief Pack, he's not here, is he? Well, he just lives
Within a
less
Exactly.
than, less than a mile from that one up in White Oak.
He's got continuously noise, continuously.
well, it's not just the noise pollution, but I mean, as power fluctuates.
Exactly, yeah.
Tell us about the data center that you live close to
Right,
up in White
yeah.
Oak.
We want to hear it from you.
It's noisy.
What about your wattage of power?
Well, when it kicks in, you can see the lights dim down.
That's hard on your electronics.
Yeah. I live about a mile and a half away from it. I can sit on my porch for night time and I can hear the fan running. Sounds like a jet.
I forgot how many megawatts those things pull, it's huge.
It's a lot.
It's
Thank
more
you,
than any
Jimmy.
other industry we've got.
We appreciate your input, Jimmy, thank you.
Lines, things like that.
So,
It doesn't create jobs.
No.
It's
No.
good for the utilities, money source, but that's it. I mean, we need more electricity out on the lake and up in the mountains for development, residential and recreational. We don't need data centers who hire nobody.
And the thing we don't want to do is, Mr. Hoskins, is have somebody to come in the city of La Follette and try to take over and say, hey, I can buy this property, I'm going to do it, I've got money, we can do it. No, we're not based on that. We're based on We're gonna run the city like we're gonna run the city, not like somebody else
We
coming
have
in.
zoning, the county doesn't.
Yeah.
Much more difficult.
Exactly.
The utility needs to be the denier.
Yeah.
Is that the
Ms.
first place
Crutchfield
everybody
and I
goes?
are working on an ordinance, and we will have it to you all by the July meeting for you
There's
all.
one Jelly over on White Oak, is there one?
One up at the Old Quality Motel. It's the second ever visit to South Jellicoe.
Yeah.
I think we're all on the same page with the data system.
Let's talk to the utility, talk to the lawyers, have lawyers talk, and see if the utility can deny access to their system. I don't know if they can legally or not.
Well,
That protects,
Karen and I
protects the
was
county.
actually,
But,
Karen and I was actually talking about that today. You know, it's pretty much like when we had to deal with pain management. You can't completely zone them out. You have to put them in a zone where it's pretty impossible to get there.
These data centers have to,
Like a M1.
without,
M1.
without a lot of infrastructure improvement, have to go right next to the transmission.
Correct.
That's where they want to put it.
Yeah. But we will have you something for you all to review at the next workshop in regards to prohibiting.
I'm glad we're all on the same page, but that is not good.
Okay, item number 6, discussion on cleanup improvement program. Mr. Quainer?
So, back when Cliff was here, they started the cleanup program, and it seemed to be a very positive thing.
It was very
I know Mr. Duncan, worked with several different property owners and got places cleaned up, the little gingerbread houses up on Cherry Street. And then it just sort of went away. So I'd like us to resurrect that. It doesn't cost us, the city, a lot of money to do that program, but it makes people feel appreciated, and we saw some very positive results with it.
Costs $1,200 a year. They done an award once a month and presented that to the property owner of that property that was cleaned up.
I've said this a dozen times, if I've said it once. Whoever these people are that are coming into this community, that might be from other places, that might be from here, buying these older houses up and fixing them up, they are doing an outstanding job.
You've got a lot of.
Outstanding job.
You've got a lot of local young folks that are doing that right now, and hats off to
Whatever we
those
can do,
guys.
the system, we need to.
Absolutely, but that, if y'all don't have any other questions on that, that will be on the agenda for you all to approve.
I guess Reed was elected and he's 30 minutes away. He wanted to know how long the meeting was gonna last.
Till he gets here. Okay.
We
The
will
next
wait on
item
you,
on
sir.
the agenda is discussion on Jackson Law. If you all remember at the last meeting, Karen apologizes she can't be here. There was some situation that happened, which I'm sure you all are familiar with, that she couldn't be here tonight. But she is proposing for the city, the county has done already adopted the Jackson Law. And she recommends that we adopt the Jackson Law by resolution to be in compliance with the county. And those of you all that are familiar with what we're talking about on the Jackson Law, we're not talking about Andrew Jackson.
Have you read it and left Stan?
I have,
You wanna give us like a
read
little
over it.
rundown?
I'll just give you the
Yeah,
brief
that'd be good.
synopsis
Appreciate
of
that.
the top of it. The TCA Title 68, Chapter 211, Part 7, known as Jackson Law, authorizes counties and municipalities to opt into its provision in accordance with TCA 68-211-707. If a local government does so, it may then approve or disapprove the proposed new construction for solid waste or disposable landfills. I think when the county had to deal with the one in White Oaks, when the county actually adopted it, and I think I don't know where they would find the property in the fall of Tennessee to put one, But as you know, if you read it into length, it has to do with illegal dumpings of solid waste and things of that nature, which would protect the city. Because there's a lot of the ravines that, up next to the mountains that people could use and things like that are inside the city. But, this is something that Karen recommends that we adopt by resolution and follow compliance with the county. I think everybody in this county should adopt this law.
Let's do it.
I'm all for it.
You will have a resolution at the next meeting, and like I said, Karen was gonna discuss this in more detail. She was the one that actually sent me the packet out to get to you all. And, but anyway, I will have that on the agenda for you all to act on.
Great information.
Okay. Under Recreation Department, discussion on declaring a portion of canopy surplus at East LaFollette Community Center. Director Smith?
To the left is what we have, to the right with the great carry line is what we're looking at. Just to add additional parking. Like I said, this would help with additional parking.
Is this the one that goes back to the
It
basketball
is.
court?
Yeah, yeah. So that's.
You got an excellent, Chris.
Yeah, I sure do. So what we're looking at doing is putting it on Gov Deals, and on Gov Deals having
Is it dilapidated?
to,
It's pretty old. It's,
Yeah.
the school put it up.
yeah, the school put
was
it up.
there.
So for us, I think it would serve a better purpose for the additional parking rather than a canopy. But if we could put it on Gov Deals and whoever purchases it, take it down to our satisfaction.
If I recall, it comes out to a corner of the building, and then it's open parking on both sides, going out to the road.
So there's two, so if you'll look at your picture, there's two that connect to each other, and on that side of it, there's like a little.
How many
parking
extra
area.
parkings will it be for you?
Oh, goodness,
boy.
yeah, and you have a grassy
It
area.
would be the size of the parking at the school park that's there.
And there's a grassy
Not
area we
school.
can extend. Again, I think it would serve us a better purpose for the additional parking than the canopy.
If it's gonna do that, we need the parking, of course.
And the buyer will be responsible for taking it.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. And like I said, to our satisfaction, we could put that.
And we'll make sure that they have the necessary insurances that they.
Right, I was about to say responsibility, you know.
And take the sidewalk and everything out.
There is a sidewalk that runs under it, but I don't know if
You
it'd
can do
be.
that at a later.
Yeah, I don't think there's a need right now. But yeah, we just need the access to where you're not having to drive under the canopy just to get to the other side.
Well, too, Stan was right, we don't wanna be liable of any problems or anything when they take it down or anything, we gotta make sure we're covered on
Yeah,
that.
so we have Food Life Services on Tuesdays that use it.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
it's packed over there.
It is.
Basketball, baseball games, you can sell baseball.
Basketball.
So
That was originally put up so the kids could walk out the canopy to the bus.
that's what I thought, yeah,
I was there when we did it.
yeah, so.
Very good.
Any questions? Thank you.
Y'all have any more comments on that?
That's a great idea too.
That will be on the agenda for you all to approve. Okay, ordinance 2026-03, an ordinance abandoning a portion of unopened street along the intersection of South Avenue and West Chestnut Street within the corporate city limits of LaFollette. This will be the final reading. That's over at the former old boys restaurant, where they're gonna put the new restaurant. What's the name of it?
Sunny Bells or something. I don't know.
Yeezys.
Yeezys.
Is it what it is? Yeah, the one of the table they had was something Bells. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they own the one down there on the river, didn't they?
Shelley Day.
Shelly Bells, yeah.
Okay, item number 2, ordinance 2026-04, ordinance amending the municipal code regarding chapter 4, storage of used tires, referencing 13402, unlawful storage in zoning districts. This will be the final reading. This is going from the 300 to the 200.
And this is storage, not
Outside
government,
storage.
outside storage. Okay.
Yes. Any more comments on that one? That will be on the agenda for y'all to act on as well. Ordinance 2026-05, approval of the 2026-2027 budget. Mr. Sweat, this will be the first reading.
Well, that will be the first reading. The first reading doesn't have to be exactly right. Budget that we got, there'll be some minor changes to it if we get, we're expecting to get some, grant payments in. If we do, we'll have to adjust those. So, then the final reading will be at the end of that journeying session.
And the worksheets are on the back, or LEDs as well.
It's ours and
Yeah.
we'll fill them in later.
Any questions on that one? Okay. Item number 4, resolution 2026-05, amending the 2025-2026 budget. Mr. Sweat?
We'll have that, at the journeying session meeting. And,
We just had to bring it up at a workshop, or y'all can do it at the joint session. And that will be for all overages for every department, correct?
yeah.
Okay, I've got a couple things that I need to add. The first one, we will have a beer license added to the agenda. It will be in the former corner market, C&G, whatever you want to call it, building. It will be, what's on here? New York style deli. And Smoothies is the name of the new business that's going in there.
Was there not a church across the street up there by Lanston's? Back when we were looking at the liquor, Alliance Liquor Locker, and I didn't know
No,
there
that
was
was
a
the
church
Baptist
there.
Association.
Okay.
That was the Baptist Association. But that will be on the agenda as well. We have gave it to the police department. They've done all their due diligence on it. All the fees and everything have been paid, so it will be on the agenda. Any questions on that one? Okay. The last thing that I got, I was informed last week that Mr. Brian Yachts had resigned from the 911 board, and you all will need to do an appointment to the E911 board. Any questions on that one?
No, sir.
Okay, while we're waiting on Reed, we'll go around the table. Mayor, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I think I had spoke to you that we will try to do a proclamation for the death of the 250th anniversary of the LaFollets.
Yes.
I'd like to get that in order and recognize the LaFollets for the history of that.
Okay. Ms. Solomon?
Will, the ordinance for Jackson's Hall, would that be for the June meeting?
It'll be July.
Okay. Thank you.
Laura is now taking Reed's place.
Laura's here.
Then we're ready to go.
Okay, we'll pick up with you, Wayne, when we get Miss Laura. Miss Laura, discussion on the $1.2 million capital outlay note for LaFollette Utilities.
Okay.
Welcome.
Hi. Oh, I'm
Come on, sit down with us.
Okay.
Welcome.
You said the districts, thank you. Well, not very prepared for this just because I didn't know it was coming. I
The
thought
general
Reed was gonna be
manager
here.
usually does this.
And you're stuck with me.
Your work.
Just tell us what the money's for.
Well, the money is for the ARPA funds that we've got coming. There's a delay in that. ARPA funds that we've got coming. There's a delay in that. We've paid out about $800,000 so far, and so there's a delay in the other monies, the funds that are coming to us. So that this will just be a supplement for that so that we can get the work done the plan is that we should have that paid back off within a year. So it's all short-term money, but it's strictly to get that water project going forward and there not be any delays.
Basically, construction.
Mhm.
Who will be doing the capital outlay?
Well, I knew you was gonna ask me one of those questions. Yeah. I do not have the answer to that question, but now I can speed dial up Reed and speed dial up Keith if you want me to speed dial one of them up to answer that. I would have been prepared had I known. I was
What if
gonna
they have
say
the
that.
questions at the next meeting prior to voting on it?
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that'd be great.
Just let me
Because I know we
know.
always use the bond fund, is who
Okay.
we use.
I'm going to assume that's the direction that we're going to go, is the bond.
Because I know Reed had called me and asked me, and I
Yes.
told him the bond fund is who we use, because we had so many issues out there trying to with security.
Do you know what your rate is?
I do not know, but again, if I will not be unprepared the next time. I did not know I was coming, so there you go.
You did fine, thank you.
I was eating dinner and I shoved it, but that's okay. It's no
You know what your
problem.
GM knows, who's
Yeah,
going to be here.
yeah. So I thought they were gonna be here, and my apologies to the council for that. We will not be ill-prepared the next time. So I apologize for that, and we will make that right and not be in this position the next time.
You fix that utility, we'll forgive you for all the bad.
I am going to fix that utility, I promise. With your all's help, we are going to do that, and.
Definitely looking forward to it.
Well, I'm looking forward to it too. There needs to be some good structure in place there so that we can move forward like a business. And so I just need your all's help to do that, and just be patient with me as I move through those puzzle pieces. So, but I need your help and your support.
Long time coming, for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do need
Terry,
it.
do you have any questions in regards to this?
No, Evan was up here, Evan Sanders from administration, he does the TDEC Arbor for us and a lot of projects for LUB. And he did say that he thought they had close to $1 million outstanding to come in that they'd already paid, somewhere like that. So they will,
Have those dollars been reapplied for to get back?
I do not think so, but don't hold me. I don't like to answer questions unless I got some hard facts in front of me, but I don't know. I can't answer that question.
I believe he said they had, but the stuff is, all the requests have been held up because of more than one reason.
We understand that,
Yeah.
we've been held up before too.
Yes.
He did say they were held up.
So this buys you time to get a
Exactly.
construction project started instead of waiting on the money.
Exactly. This allows us to go ahead and get the work going and get it moving forward, and then as those funds come in, they're coming right back to, and again, the goal is less than 12 months is what we're shooting for right now. So we don't expect this to be anything long-term as far as the repayment of the bond money is concerned.
Okay.
Those funds should flow once they get started. Cross our
Yeah,
fingers.
yeah.
What I have there? Johnny cooked. It
No,
was a
thanks.
Subway salad. I mean, not Subway, Firehouse.
One thing, not changing the subject before you leave. Evan did tell us that there is an SRF grant out there for $2 million.
Oh, yay.
There is all the plans and everything, the engineering has been done. It
Good.
is for water line in the city of La Follette.
Okay.
Please do not let that go by the way.
Okay. All right. Well, please send me
You'll
an
need that
email.
plus 20 others.
Send me an
But he said it
email
was for $2 million.
and let me, and I can move things forward. But I will give you an update. We have had discussions in regards to everything that you've laid on the table for us. And Keith is now formulating a plan.
I talked to him last week.
Yes, so we are taking that very serious and moving those things forward for you.
Good.
So we plan to have you a full report on what has been done, what's being done now, and what we're gonna do as far as the completion
We
date for
thank you
that.
so much for doing that.
We're good
And you too.
to be working with you and moving forward with everything we talked about the other night. I want to say personally, thank you for coming and bringing your time tonight.
Did Evan give you a date, a due date or an end date for that grant?
He didn't, did he, when he was here?
No, I'm just-
He left out here tickled as a burden. I will say this. You know, the $2.7 million we got down on the.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that appraisal come back at 2.5 million on that 12 acres.
Mhm.
You have $2.5 million free money.
You'll have to explain that to me.
I will explain that to you, but that's exactly what he told us. That
That's not what
two,
they said on the telephone.
Well, that's exactly what he told us before he left out of here. He went out of here skipping. He said, you all just got $2.5 million worth of free money to use on that project.
Do we have to pledge any other land?
No.
No. Well, is this something we need to talk about in public? Y'all sounds illegal.
No, I'm just telling you what he told me when he went out the door. He said, you all just got $2.5 worth of free money.
Well, that changes the whole prospect.
But once you use that on the first grant, you cannot do it if you get a second.
Right.
But you can apply for the second
Yeah.
grant, and it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Well, that was the whole reason for using the land as our 50% match.
Well,
They had their 50%. Now, where did that third 50% come from?
we had the 2.8.
Mhm.
The only thing that we have a match on a 50-50 is that $300,000.
So we're just getting our land back, that's what we're doing.
Wouldn't that really mean
It's
if
not
we can
cash,
start
it's
moving
land.
dirt down there on the back
Once they get
acreage?
everything finalized and everything, because the contracts have been signed
Right.
on.
We don't have to wait on the front acreage to start.
I
Yeah,
think,
the mayor and I, we had to get the budget done when I came to the office. We got it done for them, on their website, and they are processing it now. Once we get the budget, we'll put it into our
Exactly, yeah.
budget.
So this will help us with the children's center.
Yes. Yes. But that's 2.5 million, our match, so we get that 2.5 of it. That's like if Terry had, just like if it was a 50-50 and something was 200,000, Terry'd have to send them a 200,000, we have to match it up to 2.5 million, he does not have to.
Yeah, he was thinking it was $1 million.
Yes.
We have a
At
1.5.
At the beginning, it was $1
We
million,
don't. Yeah.
remember? And then that new appraisal come in.
2.5, yeah.
Good news.
Yeah.
It's really good news.
Yeah, me and Terry took care of the audit on our end too. Yeah, I'm glad to do that.
how do we make that land is already ours? We're gonna use it as a match to them.
The 12
But
acres in the rear.
it would have still been a part of this development. How do we get $2.5 million cash out of the land?
I'm confused too.
That's what the appraisal come back in at.
We'd have to sell it to get it.
No,
That's
that's
it.
our match.
It's
It's just like we had to have
It's like equity.
2.5 million match
We're
for the
matching
land
it.
match.
There's
What it's worth.
That's all it
This is your
in
collateral.
in kind.
In kind, yeah, in kind, yeah, that's right.
But it's,
Your
but
in-kind services.
it's collateral. It's not money, it's not cash.
The land is basically standing for
So
itself.
we're gonna do
Right,
$5
Laura?
million worth of work. We can
I knew I'd be good for something here tonight.
That's the way it works though, right?
This phase here, Mark,
The land stands for
It's the
land.
collateral.
the
Yeah, exactly.
2.5, you won't have anything in it. Anything you do additional to that, whether it's preparing the site or whatever. If you remember, they told us we put a picnic table on it, it would be.
And walkway to it.
Yes.
The question is, which I've asked him, is how to get that in the budget. And,
He's supposed to give you an answer.
yeah, some other people's asking the same thing, so we're trying to figure it out.
It's over here in this Alice in Wonderland category.
Yeah.
No, everybody's having a hard time. Everybody's having a hard time.
Well, thank you. I mean, I'm gonna do my best. I don't know. It's gonna take a village.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again for coming
Well,
by.
it's my pleasure, Again, I apologize for not being as well prepared as I need to be. We'll get the answers to all those questions and keep you as informed as we can as we move along.
Since Johnny's not working out, he should be good, and not buying.
Well, I didn't want to mess the house up. I said, don't mess the house up.
He's too, Mark, he's too busy cleaning up the city. He's doing all that remodeling that you're talking about on these houses.
But I need some more collateral because, he's using all the money. But thank you all. I appreciate
Thank
you.
you again, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Where we at now?
Okay. What was it, Mr. Kitts? Mr. Kitts, do you have anything you want to add?
Can't think of anything right on.
Mr. Wayne?
No.
No?
You had it all on the agenda.
I'm just still asking.
What's really bothering me is what's coming next. I have nothing.
Terry?
The only thing, I contacted Longfan, the LUB has contacted them, and that information you got in your packet in the meantime, sent that to me, to give you all. And I think the rate, if they go with the bond thing, it's on that document. I think it's 3.49. So they've already gave them the information about what they need to do.
Okay, is there any, does any of the department heads have anything they want to add? Is there anyone in the audience, any of the citizens that would like to discuss any of the agenda items?
Yes, Dan, I have a question for the council.
Come up and state your name and your address.
So you already know me anymore.
I don't know you, what's your,
I'm Sonia Lee.
okay, thank you.
I'm a citizen of LaFollette. I just have one quick question about the LUB board member that you're going to appoint. Will the applicant be asked to disclose any financial, family, business, political, or other connections to any employees at LUB, any city council members, or other city, or any county government, anybody else within county government, the LUB attorneys, or the board members themselves? And if an association is to be found, would that preclude them from being appointed? Also, would the council agree to have the applicant that they assign to the board sign an agreement stating that there are no such connections?
I think we need to do a background check on all these applicants.
I think if you refer back to the charter, it plainly specifies that.
It's in the charter.
Municipal utility code covers it already.
All it says is that they
Utility
cannot hold
document.
office. Says nothing about whether they're
Talking about
friends,
one from
family
1930
members.
1934.
It says nothing about that. It
There
does,
are
all it
some
says
exclusions
is
in
that
there.
if you sit on the utility board, you cannot hold office. It says nothing about family
Relatives.
members, political parties, any other sort of familiar connection.
It does say what you said
I thought it
about
said.
not being on another board.
Yes,
Can't be on the.
Related by
you cannot,
blood,
you cannot be
relationship
on
to
the
board.
utility
What
board.
now,
Why
Steve?
don't
I
we
thought
have
it
the
had
law?
something to do with if you're related by blood or, something with the board.
Probably the best thing to do is for you to submit your question to our attorney, then she can pick it up on.
Yeah. I
You
think
have
so.
that in
Let's
writing?
just do that.
Sorry.
Let our attorney answer her
Sorry.
question on that. I
Sorry.
think so.
Who's the city council attorney?
Karen Crashby.
Yeah.
Karen,
Do
okay.
you have that in writing?
What?
Your
What's
question.
your question?
I have it written down, but I'll send it to Stan
Just
in
send
an email.
an email to Stan and he can forward it to me.
Yeah, that'd be
That-
Did you
great.
get my email I sent you today after the first one? The second one, did you get it?
No.
Well, I emailed you back the second time.
That way we'll give you the right answer to go through our attorney, to
That-
make sure we're gonna give you the right answer, right? Steve?
That would be great.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that, anybody who's appointed to the LUB board has in no way familiar or any other connections that people could scream nepotism or anything close to that.
I'll agree with you. It is a small town though.
No. But that's my only question.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else in the audience that would like to address any of the agenda items? Meeting adjourned.